Wow, red and black were open that entire time. The shade is good. It's a riskier play, but it is good if you can get it out there. These triple blacks and triple reds are rough, but they can happen, and once they do, however unlikely it is, once they're out there, it is pretty tough and pretty savage on the opponent's morale. I wish I could have made mono black happen, but red was just too open to ignore. Okay. I only have one of those? Wow. Whenever you cast a spell, if that spell was kicked, I thought I had more one mana spells, more one mana creatures. I thought I had at least 3 of these Stronghold Confessors. Um, 18 creatures is plenty. I don't need the rat colonies. I don't want this guy. I have 2 Feral Abominations. Urgo's very killable. That's 19 creatures. I am almost out of cards. Vigors seems fine. 3 Frenzied Ragers could be excessive. This is not going in. This is definitely not going in. 5 damage target creature or destroy target artifact. That could be pretty big. I don't need much land do we have? 17. Is there a way to tell the game to shrink that number? I am not feeling too confident about this one. Did try to force ourselves in red. I mean, no, black first, then red. I guess we'll keep this. It has plays. We have a turn 1. It's not the best turn 1 on the draw, but it is a turn 1. Sacrifice tragic poet, return target enchantment. Okay. Wish I could pick it. What? No blockers. Go in pretty hard right now. I think we'll do that. Double menace. Perhaps I should have just attacked with that Keldon. I mean, had he blocked it, that would have been fine with me. Awesome thing about Menace, forces them to double block, and the extra damage from my Goblin Chain Whirler enabled me to not get 2 for 1. It's probably going to be a while before I can play that Shade. Maybe I should discard it. Get it back later. Doesn't look like this shade's gonna be very useful. Maybe I should discard it. Let's see how this turn goes on the attack. Okay. Well, I gotta play something. I don't want to discard the shade. I really don't. I've got an even number of swamps and mountains. This could be very useful, but I haven't had a single instant or sorcery yet. You know what? We're gonna pitch the shade. Yeah. Yeah, those two extra black mana symbols are a pretty tall mountain to climb right now. What's that? It deals 2 damage, you gain 2 life. Okay. Okay, that's fine. No. No. What does full control even mean? Oh, hey, we won! Oh, that went really well. I think we're getting better at this. Although, I can't help but feel like quick draft just isn't as good as the real thing. Because I'm almost certain that these AIs that you draft with are making just bad decisions, worse decisions that I would make, that your average player would make. But maybe not. Maybe not. This hand has nothing for me to play. But I don't like mulliganing if I have 2 lands. Because the odds of me drawing another land are pretty high. Got nothing to do turn 2. I don't want to fall behind. I guess I'll mull. That is not better. That is much worse. And this is why I do not like the mulligan. 6 cards is not much to keep. Alright. Yeah, that first hand was not as bad as the next 2. And often that's just because of the difference between, 6 versus 7. And here we are. Here's a play of sadness. A play of true sadness. Alright. We've got another one. I don't want to play Valduk until we can put something on him. That ability is really powerful. much never attack with Valdok. Might as well have been a 0-2 for 3. This big guy's not doing anything for us. Oh look, a bigger guy that won't do anything for us. Kicked. Burn spell. Valdok could have eaten that. Alright. We're in this game. Kinda want to keep this up for blocking, but wouldn't block that spider with it anyway. I didn't play Valdok yet. You would have just eaten those burn spells. Burn spells land on these guys. We're still doing okay. Come on. Okay. Now we know he has another removal spell. This guy's doing great. And this thing deals 5 damage to target creature. So I guess we wanted to hit Valdok as opposed to our awesome flying bomb that can pump himself. What is that? Reach, trample, gets +1/+1 for each land you control and each land in your graveyard. Return 2 lands you control to their own hand. Return them from the graveyard to your hand. Did he just give him haste? He just gave him haste in first strike. And it has trample. Oh my. It has too many keywords. I can stop 5 of this damage and lose my board. So no, we're not gonna do that. Oh, I didn't see his other attacker. Wow. Well, we were probably screwed anyway, so it's fine. Let's just get right to it. I actually didn't see his other attacker. I was too focused on the huge green behemoth staring me down. Here we go again. No, I'm keeping this. Or not. This is worse. This is way worse. Wow. Keep. Are we on the play? No, we are not on the play. We are on the draw, so I will draw that mountain. Rough seas ahead. Very rough seas ahead. Wish we could kick it, but we can't. Okay, this guy's on 4, potentially 5 mana. We're just not having a good day, folks. Having mouse issues of some sort. Some very underwhelming menace. Okay, 6 mana for a kicker spell. Okay, great. There's hope. There's hope yet. I still have the little plus icon on my mouse indicator. Buggy game is buggy. Okay, it looks like we will be playing might as well. But it does look like we will be playing this Pardic Wanderer at some point. What's this do again? Whenever you cast a spell, if that spell was kicked, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then Halar deals damage equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on it to each opponent. Oh, no, it's equal to the counters, not its power. I read counters, but I thought his power for some reason. I'm always doing weird stuff like that in my mind. What's this do again? Whenever I cast a spell, if it was kicked, okay. I need blockers right now, so I'm not winning that race. Put the top 2 cards of your... Oh yeah, this awesome thing that I said I wanted in my real world. We'll draw the deck. You may. I will not. Let's not do that. Still no kick spells. Yeah, I'll block that. I think I should block it. I'm not quite sure. I won't block it. Okay, not what I hoped for, but now I guess I'll block it this time. If the question comes up, that is. I don't want want to risk his Halar getting bigger. Wait, what's blocking what? Okay, so I get to kill the Llanowar elves. I guess I'll save it for next turn when I can kick, in case I don't draw another land to play my Wanderer. Return all lands from your graveyard to the battlefield. Dear. That's why I wanted that. That is too good. Oh, hey, he's playing 3 colors. I did not notice that earlier. Do I want to kick that? Do I block that? I said earlier I'd block it. Okay, so we did not. I guess I'll take the Halar next turn. It's going to deal damage directly to me if he plays another kick spell. Or I can attack and then hope he blocks. Oh, it gains menace. So he's got to double block this. Perfect. I'll just attack with that. We're doing fine here. We're teetering. It's really anyone's game, and he has a slight edge on the board, as well as more cards in hand. Ooh. That's bad news. This thing has trample. I gotta block. Darn it. Okay, so that's it. We lost again. I gotta learn how to when to mulligan and not to mulligan. I feel as though my first hand would have been fine, just not great, but it was probably compared to what I had at 4. I don't know. Tell me in the description, in the comments section, let me know what you thought about that first hand. I don't want to keep this, but I'll keep it. Mulliganing is the hardest part of Magic. Lifelink, oh no. Hey, you came out of hiding? I'm sorry, buddy. I had some friends over and my cat's been hiding all day. Because he does not take kindly to strangers. But he's out and about now. My friends and I are putting together a YouTube channel where we play games in person. Once we start uploading content on there, I'm going to link you guys to videos on that channel, and you guys will actually see me on camera. What am I doing here? Do I risk Voldoc? +1 for for each legendary creature you control. Rocks. He's not legendary himself. Whenever you cast an Explore spell, it deals 2 damage. Okay. Kinda wanna get rid of that. That's just potentially too much damage. Voldoc when I probably shouldn't. I'm losing pretty badly here. At the end of the day, Voldoc is just another creature. At the beginning of combat on your turn, I don't even get those things as blockers. There's a couple of red spells, it's red creatures that do something on every combat or whatnot. Oh, 1 mana short of kicking this. But I need the defense right now. Why do you ask, game? Why do you ask? Go ahead. That's the most I'm gonna get out of Voldoc, it seems. Once I get to 6 mana, everything will be fine. Okay, so we've lost this draft too. Good night, folks. Been waiting forever for. Well, we tried. This does not help in the slightest. Yeah. So again, when I first saw this card, a 7 mana for a 4/4 flyer did not feel good. But I figured, you know, he can deal 2 damage to creatures on following turns, on subsequent turns, but he doesn't just do good things when he shows up. This card shows up and is immediately a significant presence on the board. It's a 5/5 for 5. If this was a 7/7 for 7, that would be great. But it's a 4/4 for 7 mana. Lifelink, First Strike, and Flying are just 3 excellent keywords. But that's the difference between a rare versus a mythic rare. Alright. That's it. Did we pull any mythic rares? No, we did not. So, no, we did not. Also, I think I fought this guy already. Can't win them all. Draft number 2 is definitely not the best. We got a saga. Not a particularly great saga, but it's a saga. It's not a bad saga either. And we got one of those overpowered mythics that we stumbled into. So I think the final thing I'm going to do here is just sign up for a quick draft, draft the deck. This is just to see what happens. I'm pretty sure they're just going to kick me out and I'll get the 0 wins prize. But I just want to see it happen. So this time I cut out a lot of the fluff. And I'm pretty sure there was more that could have been cut. I'm going to try to keep these videos a bit shorter. I'm going to aim for under 45 minutes to start. Once again, thank you for watching. I hope you like and subscribe. Unless you didn't enjoy the video, in which case leave a nasty comment down below. Good night, everybody.